Hello there, Ray here, and today I would like to show you my AFK turtle shell as well as seagrass farm that is infinitely automatic. You can breed up turtles by using seagrass. So if I give a seagrass each one, they become get hearts in love mode. Then one of them will become pregnant, and you can see it has a little bit bigger belly. You see it sits up a little bit taller as well. It also gives you some XP. Then this turtle will search a area to place its eggs. It'll actually search a 32 by 32 meter area looking for sand to place its eggs on, and that's what I have inside of my farm. Once it's found an area, then it will start digging the ground, and then it will set the eggs there. So this turtle that was bred, it started to dig at the ground, and then it will search an area. First, it will search nearby by looking for this area over here to place its eggs in, and then once it finds the area, it will set its eggs inside of that area. And the turtle can lay 1 to 4 eggs per area. The turtle shells have a chance of cracking every time a random tick occurs, so if you increase random ticks, then there's a higher chance of them cracking. And over on the side, you can see that it says there is 1 egg inside of this batch, and that it is in hatch stage number 2. Once a shell has reached hatch stage 3, it will crack open and a baby turtle will spawn. Now you see once the turtles have grown up, they will become big turtles, and then in which case they will get so big that they're going to be inside these walls, which are solid blocks, and then this will cause them to suffocate, and when they die, they will drop seagrass. Also, when they convert from baby turtles into adult turtles, they will also drop off this scute. So if I pick this up, this is called scute, and this is a piece of the turtle shell when it grew up. And with 5 of these scutes, you can make a turtle shell, and turtle shells can be worn on the player's head, just like a helmet, and they will give water breathing 10, which will slowly drain down to 0 once you're inside of the water. You also put these into a brewing stand, and you can make Potion of the Turtle Master, which gives you slowness 4 as well as resistance 4. Now you can also increase these potions so that they will turn out to be slowness 6 as well as resistance 6, and with these potions they're extremely overpowered because with resistance 6 or even resistance 5, it's impossible for any mob to do any damage to you. It's almost impossible for the player to die at all. So it's really important to have a AFK turtle shell farm, a 1.13 for your survival world. So the way that you operate the farm is that you'll be sitting in this minecart, which will move you back and forth between the 2 turtles. If I press F3 and B, you'll be able to see the hitboxes of each turtle, and if you have right click held down, then you'll be able to feed each turtle some seagrass, and this will cause them to go into love mode, and then this will cause one of them to be bred. And then if you do this again, this will cause the other one to be bred. This is one of the few cases where you can actually breed both animals in Minecraft. Normally you have to just breed one of them and then wait for that one to have a baby, then wait for the cooldown before you can breed the other one. But here, there is very short cooldown with turtles, because as soon as they lay their eggs, then you can breed them again. So it takes about 30 seconds for them to find an area to lay their eggs. And once they do, then they will place the eggs in a 32 by 32 meter area. I did quite a bit of testing to figure out how this worked. And then those cubicles that I set up are just big enough to be able for them to place eggs in them. And then once the eggs hatch, there will be tons of baby turtles in them. And then once those turtles hatch, then they will become big enough so that they will actually get suffocated by the blocks around them. And just as I said before, the scutes usually go upwards and be picked up by the top minecart up above, and the seagrass usually goes downwards and it'll be picked up by this hopper cart down below. We can watch these turtles here suffocate. We kind of watch what's going on. You can see some scutes came up and it went to the top of the surface here, and as the turtles are dying, you see that they start to drop some seagrass, and then the items can be picked up by the hopper minecarts underneath. Now all these hopper minecarts come over here to this unloading station. You can see here we have quite a bit of seagrass already as well as scutes. Now with this farm, all you have to do is take your seagrass and take it back over there and pipe it into this drop over here. And then this would just drop out more seagrass for the player to be able to use to breed up more turtles. This is an infinite system because you never run out of seagrass, because you get seagrass and then you can turn around and reuse it. Here I just have a nice clock that is slowly dropping off seagrass every once in a while so the player can breed up the turtles. So I estimate this farm produces around 300 to 500 scutes per hour, and that same amount as in seagrass. Some minor things to notice here is that I have the turtles being held in with some fences as well as iron bars, and you want to make sure that if there's a sand block that you have it covered up. So I just happen to have some sand blocks here, and you need to have sand blocks underneath the turtle for them to be able to try to lay eggs. but you want to make sure they don't lay eggs at this exact sand block here. So I have some buttons in here, which will prevent them from laying eggs here, but they can still be able to try to dig. Another thing to notice is that sometimes when the baby turtles hatch, they will sometimes glitch inside of these blocks over here. And once in a while, it's quite rare, but you might have a baby turtle that dies in here. It is possible for the player to be able to hold on buttons on his mouse as well as his keyboard without even being at his computer. Now, I will talk about this in a later video, so stay tuned. I will provide the world download to this world in the description. Although this is a snapshot, so it's likely that stuff could change from now until the release date, and once the full release is out, then I will probably upgrade this farm to make sure that it works. And AFK, turtle shell, as well as seagrass farm that is infinitely automatic. This allows you to get the most powerful potions in the game. So, if you found this interesting, show me the like. If you'd like to see more crazy farms that I can design in the snapshots, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Bye bye!